All right, all right. This march is about many things, many issues, on the many banners as you see as you're marching along, but at the bottom of it, fundamentally, there's an idea, and that idea is, what does it mean to be free? What is the idea of freedom? The Trumpian idea of freedom is freedom for me, but not for you. We saw that at the weekend, the racists marching through this very square in the name of free speech. Not free speech, but liberty. Liberty to speak freely. It's a fundamental aspect of democracy, but liberty without equality is nothing more than privilege. And liberty without accountability is tyranny. And this is what we're facing from Donald Trump. He's never been held accountable for anything he's ever done in his professional, political or business life. This is the challenge we face, and there are people in this country, Boris Johnson among them, who have the same attitude towards accountability. The reason Donald Trump comes here is because he wants to feel like he's king. That's what he's doing today in Windsor, riding around in that Toy Town carriage with Charles and Camilla. He desperately wants to be king, but our American cousins dealt with the monarchy a long, long time ago. And, that's what this song is about, called The Buck Doesn't Stop Here Anymore. Long ago, a land was built to be a shining city on a hill. No king, no aristocracy, just a belief in liberty. And the tale that they were told in school always followed this golden rule. George Washington and the cherry tree. Truth will set the people free. But the truth is hard to take when your livelihood's at stake. Better cover your mistakes, and the buck doesn't stop here no more. The buck doesn't stop here no more. So everybody saw no one was above the law. They took pride in their democracy. All were equal eventually. Equal rights means equal pay. Some folks didn't like the way that though their views were duly noted, come election time they were outvoted. So they used discrimination to preserve their domination. This is a Christian nation, and the buck doesn't stop here no more. The buck doesn't stop here no more. With their God and their guns, what are they fighting for? An all-American Sharia law. If the Bible is the sole source of authority, then we've no need for democracy. If history teaches us one thing, never trust a man who would be king, who keeps all power for himself, to burnish his prestige and wealth. And a nation born in revolution should know this offers no solution, for there can be no liberty where one man rules with impunity. And the patriots have no shame. To them it's all a game. always someone else to blame, and the buck doesn't stop here no more. 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 Yeah. Accountability, that's what's at the root of this. That's why he wants to be king, he wants to be above the law. We fought a civil war over the issue that no one should be above the law in the 17th century. We don't put up with that shit here. But the reason why this is important is because impunity, the ability to act with impunity, creates the conditions necessary for genocide. And that's what we're seeing now in Israel, in Gaza. Netanyahu's ability to act with impunity. And we know that one word from Trump could bring an end to the misery and oppression of the people of Gaza. We can't stand by and allow him to come to our country without reminding him of this fact. This is a song I wrote just recently in support of the global Samud flotilla who are heading towards Gaza at the moment to break the siege. Samud is an Arabic word which means steadfastness, to stand hard against oppression. And I also use in this song the words Lan Narhal. Lan Narhal means we will not leave. This song is called 100-Year Hunger. These olive groves have roots so deep, 70 centuries and more. It fed the fellahin who sought peace beneath their shade. My father's father worked this land until the time the lines were drawn. And distant declarations made the broad darkness of dawn. And hunger and suffering and slaughter and dread. Samud Lan Narhal, existence is resistance. Samud Lan Narhal, we will not leave this land. Samud Lan Narhal, existence is resistance. Samud Lan Narhal, we will not leave this land. My mother was a refugee. Settlers came and burned the fields until no longer could she feed her family. We lived for decades in a camp, a narrow strip along the coast, where desperation filled the air and hunger haunted every home, and thirst and suffering and misery and tears. Samud Lan Narhal, existence is resistance. Samud Lan Narhal, we will not leave this land. Samud Lan Narhal, existence is resistance. Samud Lan Narhal, we will not leave this land. And now my children ask me why the watching world is standing by, as Israel creates famine as a weapon in their war. Food is used to bait a trap, unarmed the starving stumble in. desperately hoping to find aid, but all that they receive are bullet wounds and tank fire, infanticide and dust. Sumud, land not how existence is resistance. Sumud, land not how we will not leave this land. Sumud, land not how existence is resistance. Sumud, land not how we will not leave this land. We will not leave this land. We will not leave. Thanks very much. I'm doing a fundraiser for Aid for Palestine this Saturday night at the Shepherd's Bush Empire. If you want to come along, it'd be great to see you there. Thanks very much.